We became a rescue for them. We took them in when Russia attacked. Whether we wanted it or not, our country became their home. Sometimes just for a moment, more often for years. What is important is that when the war broke out, we all jump into action. Because we simply wanted to help. Polish Side of War. Part 3. As One Man. I want to thank this shop. I'm from Kharkiv, from Ukraine. We fled with nothing. I'm very grateful to the people who are helping and giving the possibility to choose clothing for the first days. I bow down low to Poles and to all our Ukrainians as well. Thank you for your help. We organized a shop with free clothing for Ukrainian refugees. This is the idea of the three of us, mine and two of my friends, Anna Rakovska and Dan Svietbodovich. But really this is the idea of all of us who help. We kind of just threw the idea to do it, and then, as it usually happens, it just went by itself. We bring these clothes, we bring them, people bring them. We call for it on Facebook. We say on media that these clothes have to be fresh, undamaged, washed, ironed. We expected there might be people willing to do it, but here was a queue of 200 people. Very cool, very nice atmosphere. There was no friction, but it was clear that people need a place like this. It makes us happy that we do something that brings measurable effect. Some of the clothes are received from aid warehouses, and they come from other countries. They're collected by the Polish Red Cross, by various NGOs, non-governmental organizations. We just go there, take clothing, then sort it out and put it on hangers. We decided that there will be as little control as possible. In general, we trust people. And even if it happens that someone exploits our trust, then nothing bad will happen, right? We check passports. We assume that Ukrainian refugees are in the greatest need, although we are aware that the Poles also have needs and as well as other nationalities. But right now, it is what it is, so they have the biggest need. We check passports and we try, in the case of someone taking too many clothes, to say, listen, are you sure you need these coats? Because someone else may come and need them. But if they say that, yeah, they need them because, for example, they have a grandma and mother at home, then no problem. I hope we won't run out of the clothes, that we will still get them. Can you see the smile on their faces? Is that something they needed? Yeah, it's very, very nice when you see that when there is someone in real need, and we're able to find trousers, shoes, and as you can see how happy they are, that these are cool clothes, and that was the point. It's not only a thrift shop. It's not a place just to dress somebody, but to do it in friendly conditions. That's what the Mall Olymp in Lublin has done for us, and is really impressive. They provide this place completely for free. They even renovated it by themselves. They painted it. They pay the bills, so it's really amazing. We're just a group of friends. Now we start meeting new people, the same as we are. We don't have any external funds. We don't do fundraising. We don't have a budget. We simply do it. Because it's the right thing to do. We are in Lublin, on 5 Liliowa Street. These house owners decided to help Ukrainians who are in need. They shared their whole house, over 500 square meters, to Ukrainians who need help. And for many, many days, it's been totally crazy in here. But you have to do it. If you have to, you have to. And they really want, and they really need to help. What are your names? Zlata. Zlata? Yes. How old are you? 6, 8. What do you miss the most? Mum. Home. I miss Mum the most. You don't know if you come back home, if other people will come back home. I came because I heard the sirens. They started at our neighborhood. So here I am. I started to help volunteers. For now I see the meaning of life here, and then we'll see how it will all go. You're happy? Yes. I mean, you're smiling. Yeah. Why are you smiling? It's my birthday today. How do you say happy birthday in Ukrainian? Happy birthday. Thank you. What do you think your next birthday will look like? Last year there was quarantine during my birthday. There was COVID.
була корона.
This year, there is a war. I hope that next year there will be a wedding. I hope that everything will be well. But only God knows how it will be, really. On the first Saturday of war, I wrote a post on my Facebook account that I can take up to 10 people. It started the snowball effect. We have up to 120 people here. Every day some new faces, because now we are a transit point. We send people further to Europe. We're at the point that we can't give up, because these people already know us. Information spreads by word of mouth. And so the people calling say they know someone who drives somewhere with us. We are known, they've checked us, we are safe, we can be trusted. They can see us on Facebook, their families know us, and that's why they trust us. How many square meters are there here? In total it's 500. They live on about 360 meters. Because upstairs there are 2 floors where Ukrainians who stay for longer. And downstairs we have a place where we can take 1-2 nights and then we can help them go further. Upstairs there are probably 37 or 39 and downstairs right now there are 20. But in the evening it may change because we can take up to 30 people. If someone doesn't have a place to sleep, doesn't know what to do with oneself, he or she comes, stays for the night, we offer food in the morning. We show the possibilities where they can go, and then they go. Where are you staying right now? It depends. I heard that in a hotel. Yeah, I sleep there at night, and then during the day I take a shower in the garage. Everybody helps us. Really, I have wonderful neighbors. The neighbor on my left makes his space available for the warehouse, where we store strollers, suitcases which are brought by friends and by strangers who follow us on Facebook. Chocolate Cafe sometimes brings us cookies as a snack for our guests. These smiling eyes, their gratitude, comments of people who went to Europe with us and are happy, feel safe. This is priceless. I've heard that you're a crisis fiancé. Yes, I've also heard that. What happened? Lucas proposed here in this garage. He proposed to you, yeah. During all of this? Yes. We needed war to eventually get along together. Warsaw welcomed us with huge enthusiasm and unusual heroes. These are the moments when a child becomes a child again. After all of these huge traumas which they have experienced, even if I make 2 or 3 of them laugh, then that's enough reward for me for a whole day of walking. And there were hundreds of these happy, laughing kids in the first few days. Now there are less due to the fact that relocation is working better. There are simply less people. Most of them are in Najadynie near Warsaw. This is the time when they're passing, an hour, 2 hours, and they're leaving. When I talk with these people, with these children, some of them go to further parts of Poland. Some go to more exotic places, for example to Athens. I work as a volunteer here, on my own initiative, because I'm not in any organization. Maybe that's why everybody's been pushing me around. But kids compensate for everything. When I come back with a mascot, then nothing else matters. For me, the most memorable moment was when we were at Donations release point and the girl approached me. She got this little toy dog and she came to me and said what it was, what its name was, and then she started talking to me about the chestnut tree which had been growing right next to her house. I think these are the best moments, when you're just able to talk and make friends with them. The station is available for people who are going in transit, either coming here or who are leaving. It's important for us that these people get help. It's also important not to discourage these people from taking help. It's obvious that this help will be long-term. At the beginning there were only 10 people, and now it's between 3,000 or 4,000 people who provide help. And how are you feeling with all of this? If it didn't feel good, I wouldn't be here. We are from Berdyansk, from occupied territories. We managed to leave. It's hard to talk about it. Lots of people were fleeing. It was very hard. We traveled for 2 days, even to Zaporozhye. We were going under artillery fire. But thanks to God we did it. We got here. My husband stayed in Ukraine. How long have you been waiting here? It's the 3rd week. You don't have a place to go? We turned to a place where they help with the apartment. There's nothing, everything's occupied. I want to ask all of the Ukrainians to act civilized abroad and show us from the best side. My heart aches for Ukraine because my husband is in the military. He gave me an order to go to Poland to bring the children here so he could fight calmly for his country, for our common victory over the enemy. It will be victory for sure. At least we're now in a safe place. The way Poland welcomed us is incredible. Volunteers help incredibly. Everyone helps. They give toys, food, drinks. It's just perfect. On the map, Gdansk. Everywhere you can see solidarity with our neighbors, with the unaided eye. And shops like the one in Lublin appear one after the other. You just had to show your passport to get free clothing, toys or school supplies. Little Kira benefited from this. Have you found anything for yourself or someone else in the shop? For someone and for myself. Can you show me? And the other toy, kind of a cube for my friend Emil. He's tiny. About this, he'd bitten my leg. You know how hard? I had a bruise. Do you want to live here? Do you like it here? No. I want to go back to Ukraine fast. Well, I like it here. It's a huge city, lots of shops, but few playgrounds. What do you lack the most? What do you miss? I want to go drawing here. I want to meet with Ukrainian kids, a lot of Ukrainian kids. What is in Ukraine that is not here? In Ukraine, there are a lot of playgrounds, parks. I don't go to parks here anymore. I've been once, only once. Do you know why you're here? Yes, because Ukraine was attacked by Russia. I saw the news at my grandma's. They show fresh news. They show tanks. There are dead bodies on the streets.